still ready to be done.
Okay, this isn't a start of a new series, but it's also I don't know. So it's gonna be a gradual. Don't know what you call this, but an upgrade, if you want to call it. But this is the last you'll ever hear of that voice, because my voice is gonna be different, and I hope you like it, because that's the last of that you ever heard. Because I've got a better voice that suits me better, in my opinion. So anyways, gotta find a damn cord so I can use the wheel. Because I need a cord to connect the wheel to the remote, and if I'm going to actually race, I need the wheel. Otherwise, it's just me using a controller, which is kind of boring. Since I've already got the wheel, I might as well use it. I've got one cord for the mic, but if I have the mic, I need a second cord so I can use the wheel, but I don't want to have to use either the wheel or the mic. I want to use the wheel and the mic, but then I need two cords for that. That's a bit of an annoyance.
Everything you do is on your phone. It doesn't matter if it's on your phone. You're using your thumbs all the time. You're using your thumbs all the time.
Where's the damn charger? I need to find it. Because if I don't, then I can't use the wheel, and that would be a big bummer. But what's this? It's a charger cord. Let me see, does it blow any ports? Does it blow ports? No, but it might not. So I have to find that out. Not to mention, I haven't got my wheel mounted. I really didn't prepare for this. I had an early dinner tonight, so I kind of interfered, I guess you could say, with my plans. Not to mention, I've actually started using my top drawer as a drawer for clothes. I didn't use it like that earlier, so I can't actually use it for race unless I've somehow saved up enough space where the mounts will still somehow work. But then again, I don't think you really need the mounts. They're not required. They're just a bit of a what the hell? What the fuck? What's the one I'm looking for? Oh no, they're a bit of a. They help. They're like. Oh shit. They're God, I really can't think of that word. Damn it. The word is I don't really know. A bit of it. It's like the opposite of an annoyance. Like a. I don't know. That's the new Yaris, or Vitz. It depends. I don't know if they got Yaris now in Japan yet, but I do know that as soon as I updated the game, I bought one. Kind of made like a pink Vitz race car, and I also got a Castrol Tom's paint scheme, but it's an original 24-hour endurance one. So I got that out of the way. But I think things are looking up. This is the start of a, I guess, a get better kind of stream series. It's kind of what I'm aiming for. The whole point here is that we're all here gonna get better, and this is how we're gonna start. With me, who probably needs the most work, but that's not a problem. It doesn't matter who needs work. It's just. Okay, let's see. Okay. I can spell it incorrectly. Improvements. Interested to spell correctly, because obviously it's me. Can't spell things right to save my own life. And that's not a capital I. Okay, that's what's in that. Oh, immediately that pops up. Probably just happened. Never mind. Hasn't. Well, still in America, so there's that. But other than that, I really don't know what to do. I'm gonna do a 1 hour endurance race on the Nurburgring. Once I find a chord, I found a chord, but I gotta check to see if it works with the wheel. Cause that's how you connect a wheel. Well, not a wheel, but this wheel to a PS4 controller. Cause that's how. Get the hell out of here. That's how you get that done. And I don't really mind. And I've got a pedal set as well. It's a wheel and some pedals. Brake pedal and a gas pedal, because, or an acceleration pedal, because instead of, say, the usual conventional, let's say, the clutch pedal, this one has paddle shift, which is actually the more conventional thing now. You don't really see, I don't know, it's still technically manual because you're shifting gears, but you have to use the clutch pedal, which is, people say it's nice, because now that's a bit of the anger and frustration taken out of the driving experience, but it's also kind of like a ruiner, because you're like, well, now I'm not really operating the clutch, it's just kind of like I'm hitting some buttons and making the car do it. It's like, do this, do that. It's not like I'm like rowing into the gear. It's like pull, shift, up, yes. It's just instant gratification, which is not always what you want, or something like that. A lot of people say that they don't like it, but I don't mind it. I also don't mind sticks, as I like to call them. I get it, because it kind of does a little stick. Now, if this is working, I can just simply hit this button and we're good. Oh, this chord works, I'm happy. Okay, wheel is in service. I'm missing the suction cup. Crap. Oh, let me find one. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's got a piece of tape on it. Oh, that's very hairy. I'm gonna... Crap, controller got disconnected because I moved it too much. So this is one of those chords that does work, but it's just barely working, so it's just like it's a very finicky thing. That's not in there correctly. Now it is. Oh, now it's much better because the wheel's actually stable. But I have to reconnect the cord. Now is it working? Okay, it's back in service. That's a bit weird. Oh no, I thought it was telling me that. Anyways, that's a nice Impala. I like the SS427 from like 67, I think it was, when that car came out. It's a very nice car. Quark theory. Anyways, I'm gonna get this 1 hour race underway in just a few minutes. Let's see, Nurburgring 24 hours. I think that's where we're gonna hold the first one, because that's like the pinnacle of 24-hour racing. Is definitely the Nurburgring, in my opinion at least. I'm pretty sure there are many people who agree with me on that. But endurance, not 10 minutes, 1 hour. That raises, that's 2 hours. No, I've got 60 minutes. Starting grid, 20th, grid start, boost, off, slipstream strength. I'll just put it strong because who cares. Mechanical damage, heavy, meaning that there is mechanical damage. Realistic tire wear and fuel consumption. I don't know, I put the fuel consumption's at 1, but the tire wear is at 2. That means I'm going to need at least 1 pit stop sometime within the race. I'm thinking 415,000. It's a nice prize. It'd be nice to walk home with that kind of cash, especially in real life. Penalties, no. Flag rules, sure. But I've got 1 hour, which means I've got to spend 1 hour taking this old 911 GT3, which has actually been given a Porsche Taycan scheme, I think it is. The Taycan Porsche 911 GT3. Oh, it's a JGTC car, but I didn't find very much success, and I believe it was in the lower ranked GT300 class, if I remember correctly. I don't know what it was. It was like it wasn't like I don't think it was like a J-Lock situation where the Diablo, which was a GT500, was a Japanese Lamborghini owners club. I don't know if this was like a J-Park, like Japanese Porsche owner club or something like that, or like J-Pack or J-Pa or like a Japanese Porsche Owners Association or something like that. So we're going to be racing a TT Cup, a Scirocco, Megane, RCZ, Huracan, Veyron, Mustang, 458, NSX, 4C. The first 10 cars are all different. It's TT by Citroen, RCF. Looks like we don't have a single repeat car. Everything's different. Everything's different. That's incredible. That's absolutely incredible. It's like every single GR4 car in existence. Is this seriously not one repeat? There seriously isn't one single repeat. That's amazing. I've never had that. It's always been like one car that gets repeated, even though you probably shouldn't because it's naughty. Damn. I'm gonna wait for someone to come in before we start, because there's no point in doing a stream that no one's watching. It kind of just gets boring. Oh wait, something appeared. Oh Lord, that's not good. I want to make sure that my actual voice is heard. I don't know if the mic's having issues. I believe it should be perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. Oh no, it's working. That's the sound of the stream. Thankfully, I don't need to be on it to read the chat because well, it's very trusting on the I've got that little list up there, that thing. But that's that. Okay, when someone joins stream, I feel like the PlayStation system is it doesn't quite follow the YouTube system. It'll flag as a view bot. It won't appear at all. It won't show you that there's a view bot like watching that. Oh, there's view bot watching. 4 people viewing view bots or something like that. I even forgot where it tells you that when you're on when you're watching on a computer. I forgot where it says that. It says it somewhere, but I just. Why does it think this is Forza Motorsport 4? This isn't Forza Motorsport 4. Something's gone wrong. They think it's Forza Motorsport 4. This is Gran Turismo Sport. Get it right. It's like, hey, you want to play Forza Motorsport 4? No. Edit the video. I gotta edit this. It's not Forza Motorsport 4. It's Gran Turismo Sport. You've that up very hard. Seriously, this is not Forza Motorsport 4. If you haven't gotten the clues, it is Gran Turismo Sport. I've said that. What the? Let's see. What is it? Where does it allow me to? I'll pay promotion of the game. Yeah. Gran Turismo Sport's even in the tags, and it still thinks it's just Forza Motorsport 4. What the hell? What the hell? Live chat. What's a naval live chat? Live chat's already enabled, I think. Live chat should be able to replay. That should be totally fine. Game title: Gran Turismo Sport. That's what I need. My license. Standard YouTube license. Okay, that's what I needed to do. This is okay. Changes saves. Okay, I should go back now. I hope that fixes itself, because that would be a really funny error. And I made sure to enable chat so that it's available to all you folks who are viewing. Does it fix now? Does it say okay, now it says Gran Turismo Sport. Okay, I'll fix that. That was a bit of an issue. I didn't like it. I said no, I refuse. That's not how it works. It's not how it works. Definitely not how it works. Nuts. What else is there? Okay, yeah, that's nice. Oh yeah, I'm racing against Group 4 cars in a 911 GT3, which is a bit of a challenge because it's a 911 GT3 and this thing is a hella hard to control. And I'm not using traction control because you don't get that in a race car. So, yeah. I'm getting the pedal set now so I can start driving. Because you need a race. This isn't an hour of me speaking pointlessly while you get to watch a bunch of Group 4 cars go around and race preview. But seriously, there's not a single duplicate car. And it's a grid start, if I got that right. I might have forgot to put the grid start in, and it might be a rolling start, but the rolling start won't mind. I won't mind a rolling start. It's not a requirement. Now, makeshift. I need to go back to my makeshift brake adjudicator. Crap. I had a piece that was, oh, it's this thing. This is what I was using to stop the brakes from just going flat to the floor. It pretty much fits, but it just needs to be refit right now. So the brakes don't go straight to the floor and go eep and done. I do want brakes. Oh, crap. That's the point where you look like you're at the end of your tape, but I wasn't at the end of the tape. The actual scotch thingy came off, but there's still some tape left, so I'm going to take advantage of the tape that is. Do my double tape fold. I really hope that people actually come to these streams, because these are probably the most important ones that I'm going to hold. Because it's about, I don't know, mental health, awareness, improvement, all those goodies. And if no one's here, then I'm not really covering anything. Just racing, which is not hurting me, but... The brakes. Brakes are going to make a bit of a rattling noise because they're not quite set up properly. The piece that was supposed to help the brakes from just going flat to the floor and being absolutely useless has departed. It is no longer with me.
Oh my god!
Oh goodness, I haven't done a break. That's going to get annoying very quickly. I don't quite think I like this system. I think I quite like the system of just use a crap ton of tape and find something that's not quite as hard as this magnet, which makes that noise when it hits against the middle bit of the tape. Oh, that's right. I was using a rubber tire. I was using rubber tires from the from a Hot Wheels car to do it. I put the rubber tire inside the hole for the thingy, and then it stopped the brakes from completely stopping because it's stuck. Now the brakes don't squeak like they haven't been checked in 67,100,700 years. Now they work regularly. Well, I've been talking for long enough, so it looks like I'm about to get this race started. We'll be underway, and you'll have something to watch instead of listening to me doing blah 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 blah, because that's not what you want. Okay. Light off. Only 1 hour. Can't be that much bad in an hour. Oh, definitely not a rolling stop. I think. Come in quickly. Busy. Live busy.
Can I have my stuff?
Go get it.
Angel, what did you? Yeah, I'm wearing wrapping. Oh, you're on the air?
Yes. That's what I told you.
I didn't hear that.
Well, when you're deaf.
You've been on air for 22 minutes and nobody's joined. You're not pressing.
Shut up. Damn it. Damn accelerator pedal. It's doing the thingy where it doesn't work, and I don't like that.
Stop telling me what you're saying.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
He's not brave.
That's my annoying sister. Thank you for saying how. I just like talking like this, and there's something wrong with her. And I don't care. I'm gonna have to use makeshift accelerator and makeshift brakes. Okay, make sure that I push that up a bit. Okay, now we're getting started for once and for all. That is definitely not working. This thing's not going to be able to work. It's not going to. I can't want to race on half power. Oh, the thing came up. The tire did not handle the wear. Could not handle the wear. So what's the side that hasn't been used? The sticky side. And put the non-sticky side in. Just get it in there nice and snug. The pedals squeak heavily. You can guess I'm not happy that I'm down on power. Okay, I've got the damage on. The problem is the damn pedals kit is not working anymore. Not the way it should be, at least. I'll just put this back to where it should be, and I'll just try it. If I have to run a car with half power, I guess I'll have to run half power. Maybe I just don't have to. Maybe it's about I can't floor it. Maybe you're not supposed to go full. Why is it not working? Brakes are fine. Oh, now it's working. Okay, I apologize for the bad quality of the pedals. They don't seem to want to work at fucking all. It's pissing the shit out. What, for fuck's sake? I hate these things. What the fuck is wrong with this kit? The brake thing isn't even where it's supposed to be. I'm getting rid of all the limiters. Foot flat. What does this actually do? Try that. I can still accelerate and brake without pedals. I'm just gonna have to deal with that, sadly. That didn't work. Hi, James. This is the depressing story of me and the shit wheel. That doesn't matter, I'll just race without the wheel because it's being a pain in the ass. And to be honest, I don't deal with that. Okay, here we go. Glad you could make it. Accelerator's actually working with the remote. As you can see, there's damage on. So if you're not very smart here, you will damage the car. But yeah, I'm glad I was able to get a mic in here that works very well, and the stream quality's not terrible. Well, thank you for coming. I'm glad you're able to make it. Oh god, that's super slow as hell. I think it's unfair that GR4 Supra is a car that the AI is allowed to use, but I can't use the GR Supra for a Group 4 because you had to do a survey and you had to compete in this GR Supra Cup, but I didn't get into Super Cup because it's for 18 and older and I'm not that age yet. Maybe I should just floor it. I just floor it and I just... Everybody keeps hitting. Well, that's funny. I kind of picked this accent up when I was just... It's probably because I did really Lewis Hamilton. Oh, shit. It's because I almost did a Lewis Hamilton. Oh, fucking hell. What the hell is wrong with this goddamn Citroen? It's a British accent. It really came from... It stemmed from my impeccable Lewis Hamilton impression, which is... I still think is really good. If you want to hear my Lewis Hamilton impression, I will gladly do it. I think it's astonishing. I'll do my Lewis Hamilton impression right now. Okay, so here we are coming down to the first corner. Oh shit! Brakes. At Malta Circuit. This is actually not Malta Circuit. It's a Nurburgring. 24 hours. I don't know. I just have to find like the... Oh shit. The right moment to use Lewis Hamilton accent. I like how I'm using the interior view because I'm a sim racer who's not even using the wheel because it doesn't work. I have to find a way to get the throttle. It won't jam, but it won't. When I put the pedal flat to the floor, and I only get about half the acceleration. Christ Almighty, this thing's not even. This thing's a road car. I'm kicking the shit. Well, it just depends on the coronavirus, because it'd be about next June. But I think I'm probably going to be there for like 4 or 5 days, and then for like 2 days I'll spend a weekend in Monaco. Because why, who doesn't want to go to Monaco? It's beautiful. Gap away, slow. This is going to be easier than I thought. Yeah, I do want to make it there. I mean, I've aspired to go to the UK ever since I saw Top Gear when I was like 3 years old. I was more like 6 years old. I've probably watched every Top Gear episode about 3 times. Certain ones have definitely, I've watched them like 10 times over. I watch like news compilations and stuff all the time. I probably should have put this car in a field of GR3 on wheels. Or probably GR2, because that's the JCC on cars. I'll do that. I'm gonna make an adjustment. We need a slightly different car because, well, that car really sounded like Jay Leno. I don't think that sounded like Jay Leno. It was very bad Jay Leno accent. I have a Supra. Where the hell is it? There it is. That's currently in Castrol Tom Supra 2001 scheme, but I think I have a Castrol Tom Supra 2000 scheme as well in my collection. No, well, I got the 2011, the 2001 one, but I do have a regular white. I don't remember why I don't have that. I'm sure if I just go to Discover, someone's definitely done one of these. They have to have. I'd be astonished if no one's done a Castrol Tom Supra paint scheme for this car. Let's see. Castrol. Sadly, they don't actually have the legitimate Castrol Tom Supra in this game because they didn't put it in there, and I don't know why. Oh, there it is, Supra RZ. All the content, all the content. But, well, okay, this is nice. This is, this'll work. It's a scheme. I don't know if there's any better ones out there. I'm just gonna keep looking. Oh, something appeared, but also at the same time not. Oh well, I've got a scheme, so let's put it on. You know what? Screw it. This is a Diablo. It's my favorite Lamborghini. I even spent my time to make it a Nomad Diablo. I was going to use a Supra, and then I realized there's a Diablo in this game. Why the hell not use that? Just look at that beautiful thing. The Diablo GT with the Nomad paint scheme on it. Because why not? This thing's gonna be a very fun car to drive around the Nurburgring because it's hella quick in a straight line, and it has just about as good handling as a boat. Seriously, it is probably one of the worst handling cars in the game. Especially when you give it like 1,000 horsepower. I don't know what I would put this thing up against. It's probably slower than the Porsche around the Nurburgring, but I'm gonna put it around the Nurburgring anyways. Endurance. I'm gonna win less money by using a harder to drive car. That makes absolutely no sense in my opinion, but it's my opinion. Grid start, no boost. Slipstream Saints, strong. It feels better watching someone else stream instead of streaming myself. Oh, I should have kept doing this a long time ago. It's not much of a worry. I mean, at least when I've streamed, I've enjoyed watching other streams because it's just like you can. It's the same thing. You can chat with people, just that you're the one typing, and you don't have to worry about playing the game. So you say, "Oh my god, that race looks hard." I'm glad I'm not doing that. Like, well, that looks painful. I'm glad I wasn't doing that. I had to redo the race anyway, because I'm pretty sure I forgot to turn fuel consumption and tire wear off, which would pretty much invalidating the fact that this is an endurance race, and I can't do any of the campaign endurance races in this car because they don't have a series that this thing is legal for. And I like how I made the carbon strips on the headlights that cover the word Nissan, because those headlights come from a 300ZX. It turned the carbon strip into a white piece of like thing, because if that wasn't there, you just look into it, it would say Nissan, because they put that in the headlights. So I always call the 300ZX the Nissan Diablo because shares a part in common. And I don't know if we got a perfect field this time because I don't remember how many. I don't know if there's 20 GR3 cars in this game. I know there's 20 GR4 cars, or like 19. 2 different M3s. I know they look relatively different, but I quite like this car. It's also got quite an interestingly boring interior. And it's got the worst brakes in the world. See, it literally won't stop. And I probably should start in second gear because this thing has like 800 horsepower. Let's see if I can start second gear. That rotary is loud. Christ. Sounds like it's an F1 car. Rotary F1. The Diablo is a handful in this game, that's for sure. Go. It sounds amazing. That's one thing. Sounds a bit like the Aventator, but it's not quite. I keep shifting down to first, and I keep forgetting you don't have to. This thing's got some very long gears, because it's 5-speed, because it's Lamborghini. They always cut corners in their flagship V12s. Because this is a pre-Audi Lamborghini, which was back when they didn't have pretty much an unlimited budget on all their cars. This is the last true Lamborghini in my opinion. Everything else is just an Audi. It's just made by the Germans and the Italians. They just let the Italians maybe make the car look nice. Christ almighty, those brakes are very fishy. The acceleration is nice and the cornering isn't terrible. It's just not the greatest. Too bad they don't have the 190E in this game, or else I'd be using that, or like the touring car. They don't have any group A cars. They have the E36 M3, the 89 Sport Evolution. Jesus Christ, this thing's very unstable. So if you're driving the car, but you're afraid it's just going to snap and die at any moment. And also, racing superstar tires don't wear so damn quickly. In this game, they have slightly more realistic tire wear. I'm driving this thing's afraid that any moment it's going to snap and I'm going to die. But it's a really cool car. I think that's ignition switch that's highlighted in like that green thingy. Here's where I can die, gain some time. Christ. Seems really scary. Oh. Golf got by me. It's a VGT Golf. Porsche is better in the corners, but this thing is ridiculous once you hit like a bit of straightaway. But the problem with the Nurburgring is everything's bouncy, and then the Diablo doesn't like that. It prefers nice flat roads like this thing's relatively good in the bomb. Oh, I'm going off. I was not making that corner at all, so I just decided, well, the hell with it, I'll go off-road. I don't quite remember, I don't think the GT was four-wheel drive. Shit. God Christ almighty, this car's a handful. See, I'm not having an easy time driving this. One of the hardest cars to drive in the whole damn game. Try and get on the inside. Oh, little bugger took the inside line. I got a Beetle behind me. Jesus. Volkswagen Beetle. I don't even know why they have a Beetle race car. Ah, Christ. I went for it. I got the NSX. The most used gear in this whole race is gonna be second. On Diablo, let's open the taps a bit, and then brake immediately, not so that we don't die. I love this car still, no matter how hard it is to drive, no matter how ridiculous it is. Oh, here we go. First off. Okay, here we go. I get to pound the throttle for once. And oh, shit! Damn. Oh, what the hell? Everybody's trying to murder me. That's not funny. God damn it, this Diablo is no good in this game. It's really good at the special stage route X because I feel like people when they watch streams, and I definitely am someone who did this, is they like to command the person who's doing the stream when they've played a game they really wanted to play, or they've already played and they miss playing it. They want to see someone else do exactly what they would have done, so it's almost like they're playing it. But usually in most cases, the person who's actually streaming doesn't want to do that. Like, I don't want to drive this car. It's not, I don't like it. But I like it when you see you drive it, and I definitely was like that. I just realized it's not the best way to be. I notice when I'm not paying attention, I'm going a lot quicker, but this is not... I wanted to do a 1 hour race in the Diablo, but I might as well just bring a boat. It'd handle better, but it would be a hell of a lot slower. I'll have to find a different car to go around the Nurburgring for an hour in. I'll find something in my garage that's actually decent. Because I've got a lot of cars that are really good in straight line, but as soon as you go around a corner, it's like they want to die. I'll drive the F1 GTR because that's a nice car. This is the short tail, so you can't give it like a billion horsepower, but it's nice. It's only got 690 brake horsepower, but with a tune, this thing goes pretty damn fast. Oh, and it's got like almost no downforce. That pretty much just allows it to go a hella fast on the straights. Christ almighty, how many times you gotta rev the damn thing up? I've got the old number 42 paint scheme on it instead of the... Oh, I got a free gift car. What's this? Oh, is that a go-kart? What the hell? No, don't be the go-kart. Please, no, no, no. No! Not the go-kart. Why? Why? Why like that piece of shit? I don't want a goat kart. I've already got one. You get one for free. And you can buy one for like 10 grand. I don't want a goat kart. What the hell are you thinking, game? Goat karts are not fun. They're actually quite annoying. Anyways, I'm gonna actually try and give myself a challenge and get this damn race started so that I'm not just holding up and just doing nothing. Cause that's not fun. Endurance 60 minutes. Starting grid 20th. Grid start boost off. Subsume strength strong. Tire wear. Warm 2x. Fuel consumption 1x. Professional group 1. Oh, you're kidding me, I only get 200 grand for this. Not even, I'm getting just 199,000. And mechanical damage on. They are really not giving you any leniency here. They had an American driver, an F1 GTR. I didn't realize they would do that. That seems like a very interesting thing for BMW-McLaren to do at that kind of time. This one's actually branded as a McLaren, unlike in Gran Turismo 4 when they have a BMW McLaren, and I believe that it's still been in GT6. I don't think they got McLaren quite into the game in GT6. No, they had I think they have the MP4 12-C in Gran Turismo like 5 or 6, but I can't quite remember whether they got like 650S. And I think the 650S was a 2015 model, so the MP4 12-C was the only car that was out when they had Gran Turismo 4. So that's quite frankly the situation. Okay, let's get this McLaren into victory lane now. Easily one of my favorite cars of the game right here. There's an R92CP in front of me, look at that. How nice. I'm ahead of the front wheel drive Nissan Le Mans car. Man, I had a really nice start then. I just crashed like a dumbass. This thing's a lot quicker off the line than a front wheel drive. So that crap front wheel drive Le Mans, and then you got the R92CP right in front of me. This car actually won Le Mans. The only one problem I have with this car is I have no rear view mirror for some reason. So I have no idea if someone's about to punt me. I have to look back through that window. Oh, I'll get a perfect clear view. This is surprisingly probably a spot where I'm gonna gain some time after I lose it. I'm just gonna yeet it across the sand. Oh, Christ almighty, it killed me. Yeah, I give up on that. This is always me trying to be like, oh, I'm gonna do this, and then I go to do it, and then I fail, and then I'm like, what am I even doing? Well, I named this thing something. It is technically Road to Recovery, so, yeah, that's Ray Charles. There's Ray Charles. Introducing to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I'm gonna try and find something else that's interesting that I can do. Let's see. If I go into custom race. I can probably make a 1 hour endurance out of like the slowest cars in the world. I'm gonna try that. 1 hour endurance in about the slowest damn thing you can find. The Honda Gatherer's device Civic would actually get around the track relatively nice. I'm trying to think, like N100, like bare stock. Catch Agree, definitely N100, that's the slowest. The Honda Beat's got terrible handling. I could make it like an MX-5. The MX-5, nothing here would take an hour, but I definitely would be interested in doing something with the Civic. 1 hour race in a Civic and get a few laps done with that. Low reel and 400 and 300 and 400. No, let's be realistic. N300 would be a bit tough to beat. I don't want 199, so I'll do N400 because that's not completely the hard. Oh no, the Gatherer it's backwards. Technically, this isn't a perfect Gatherer's Divider Civic because this is the EK9 facelift 98 model. The actual Gatherer's Divider Civic came around in 1997, I think. It used the pre-facelift model. But it doesn't matter because the race is going to start and it's going to be a 1 hour race in Civic. Mustang GT, Lamborghini Countach, what the hell? BMW M3, RX-7, Toyota Supra RZ. Wait a minute, to get this thing to N100, it actually has to be given a power limit. What the hell? This thing's been set up for max power. It's gonna be really underpowered, isn't it? Is going to come into play. Oh, I did not set this car up for the Nurburgring. I set this up for driving around a circuit and riding the wall the whole time. What's the best possible acceleration stat? 4.0 here. 3.5 is okay. Considering the car will do 176, I'm happy with it. It doesn't matter if I lose too. Running away. TBR Tuscan speed 6. Ford GT40. What the hell? Oh my lord, that's a stacked field. Why is he got a goddamn GT40? Right-hand drive. Must be a UK car. rotate the corners quite quicker because I'm not quite as fast as the car, so I can just throw it in there. Shit. I screwed it up. This might meet the criteria of what I created, but yeah, I think that I screwed that up really hardly. So I'm gonna try and make something interesting out of it, and I'm going to take out the 24-hour car that I created. My nice little Toyota Yaris dash Vitz. Or maybe I'll just try and find something interesting to do. GTS GT Sport on a PS4 emulator. I don't know how I would exactly expect that to be, Alex. Good to see you. But I don't know what that would be like. I said this was going to be 1 hour around the Nurburgring, but nothing said that I can't continue going on. I didn't say this was going to end in an hour. I kind of tried doing races, but it didn't really work. The Diablo was the car I was trying to use, and it literally handled like it was. It's like somebody took the Empire State Building, flipped it onto its side, and put some wheels on it, and gave it a Lamborghini V12. It literally handled like the Empire State Building. That is not something you want. And it had the brakes off of like a 1960s Beetle. Getting to the insult was a panic. I'm like, Christ, stop, 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 stop. And it didn't. It didn't. No. I love the Diablo, and it's good in a straight line. And I'll actually demonstrate that, how good it is in a straight line, by going to these lobbies online. And there's these rooms where you'll just go max speed and just so you can win. And this car is very good because it has a very good top speed, and it needs to be at one track, that's specifically Special Stage Route X. Yes. Bit further than that. There it is, Special Stage Route X. Okay, there we go. Who's doing a max speed lobby? I'll always prefer top speed than acceleration. I usually prefer top speed over acceleration. In certain cases, acceleration is better than top speed, and that's very rare. I really don't like it too much when you have to rely on acceleration. I like how I have a bunch of tracks set. Fuel Crisis is what I usually do, and then I'll just make it max speed races, street legal, cars only. Okay, I'll just turn tire and fuel off. And grid order set by host. Perfection. Why were you waiting for me to say bye for you so badly? Are you talking about the second to last GT3 stream we had? Because, I had an interesting thing that I did there. I pretty much... You weren't there at the stream because you were at the last one. Okay, if you were at the last stream, that would explain a lot of crap. because when I was there, I took on the assumative role of an alt account that I never told anybody about. Literally no one figured out that that was an alt account. Nobody had any suspicions, even though all I ever did during that account was pretty much I was using an alt account. It was like the Peugeot 206 Sculptor. I got it from some Peugeot ad for the 206. I literally just went in there and I talked for a bit to make myself seem like a human being. Then I sort of asked about moderators, and then I got onto the topic of me, and then I just was talking about myself almost. Pretty much saying, what if he needs help? Pretty much saying to people, I need help. And what I did pretty much was I tried to hear everything bad that maybe James and other people had to say about me. And I knew that they probably wouldn't have felt bad. They feel more comfortable talking to an alt saying that, oh, he does this wrong. They wouldn't want to say it to my face because it'd make me feel like I was completely and utterly useless, which they did successfully do that because they didn't realize it was me until I was like, I made it to where I used the alt account to force Sultan to talk to me almost. And then it was a very whole confusing thing, and at the end of that, Sultan was going, oh, this Peugeot guy ruined the whole stream, and then I started hinting at it, the fact that it was me, but nobody picked up on that. So at the end, he's like, I saw it, well, about the only thing I've really ever done was deceived and manipulated people, and I'm very good at it. I can deceive and manipulate people very well, and I don't know why. I assumed that I should just stop going to the streams, because I understood that there was a point where people just, I didn't feel like people were liking the way I was, and I'm like, you know what, why the hell am I here? And then I had, I missed a stream on purpose, and then I realized, why am I not there? And I realized why I left in the first place, and it was not because, gone, there and gone, I'll let the room fill up. I decided that instead of just stopping, I decided, well, you don't get better if you don't know what you did wrong. So I went in there on that account. I was not very invasive, and then at the end, James was like, oh, that pissed me off. And then when I said it was me, he was like the most enthusiastic person. He's like, oh, thank you. Oh, thank goodness that it wasn't some random person I didn't know. And that was that. It was very nice. It wasn't someone random. It was me. Kind of just deliberately saying, I need help, and I was trying to get it. And that was what I figured out was the best way of getting help, was just going in, not as a spy, but as a, I don't know, detective, figure out what people thought that I was doing wrong, and then I didn't quite fix it, but I decided, well, I'm gonna fix that, and that's why I started this Road to Recovery stream series. And nobody, literally no one, wants to join this room, which is very unusual because usually I get tons of people flying in. But they don't seem bothered today, and I don't know why that is. It's kind of interesting. But the reason I was saying from saying goodbye, because I wasn't, at that moment, it occurred to me that I'd done something wrong, and oh my god, I did not read that correctly. I did not, that title did not look right when I first saw it. I was concerned, I was like, oh. And then I reread it and I realized, thank god, it is not inappropriate. I'll have to go back to, looking for the tracks on this one. The reason I wanted that was because I felt like, well, this might be the last time that I do this. I don't know what's going to happen after this. That's why I kind of begged, saying, look, I wasn't begging, but I was like, let's say goodbye. But then he was talking, James was saying that he didn't want to do that because that was going to make him, he didn't want to make me upset. He didn't want to be upset himself. But I did get very pissed at him at one point. When I was doing that, the first moment I said, you know what, I think I'm going to leave for good. He said something that really trigged me, it really pissed me off. I was like, oh, and you obviously know what comes after that, you mother, pause. And that's why that's when I got really mad. It reminded me, what he said reminded me of something that an actual bully that I had to deal with a long time ago said to me. It was, quote, like the exact words, but he rephrased them into a different, like, sentence. But he said something that just, like, I was like, fuck you, what the hell is wrong with you? Who the fuck do you think you are saying that to me? It was, he said, I believe it was, oh, don't worry, he'll probably just go cry and then come back and apologize. And I was like, oh, no, I fucking had it, I've had it. At that point, I was just like, saying, say goodbye because I don't want to come back here because I'm pissed at you. And I didn't make that clearly evident. And I didn't tell him that pissed me off because, to be honest, I don't really know if he'd care. Because he didn't seem to care when I was doing that. So, I went in that, you could watch the stream replay, I had a chat replay with that Peugeot 206, so I assumed the role of an Indian 19-year-old person. Since the ad that I got the profile picture from, or the whole idea from, was literally an Indian ad for Peugeots.
But do you want to come for a walk to park?
I'm busy right now, buddy.
Okay.
So that's why, that happened. It was definitely an outlash that reminded me. He said that one thing, that's what really just ticked me off, and I was like, I don't want to be here anymore. Then again, my life's been in a bit of a decline since about April. Since pretty much right when my birthday hit is when things went downhill. My birthday, I didn't have the greatest, but it's probably one of my worst birthdays ever because I pretty much laundered money into video games that I should have spent on other things because instead of my dad giving me $100, he was nice enough to get me a laptop. But I ended up spending about $150 on a video game, and that was really stupid. It was even it was a mobile video game. It's not like I bought a bunch of games that I could play, but that was that. And I was assuming this British accent, but now I'm talking seriously. I'm actually trying to be serious now. We have a laptop too, but damn. The one issue I have with this laptop is it's nice, but I can't like run any emulator games on it. I know that if you need to have the GTPSP emulator on PC specifically if you're gonna do ad hoc races. So if I could somehow get, I don't know, Side posted how to get that. So if I can get GTPSP on my laptop and somehow get it not to run at 0.5 speed, then I will be able to do online races in GTPSP, but I'll have to restart the whole game because, yeah. So I'll probably look into doing that later. Literally no one, I don't think anyone I know is also either on. It's gonna say stream pause. Whoa, PS5 remote play. What's this?